Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a reading regarding what do people think of you. This is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I will pick a different pile. And if you have trouble picking piles, I will recommend the random number generator. I literally always use that and it always works for me. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. I'm going to give you time to pick your groups in peace. And with that being said, I definitely hope you enjoy the reading. If it resonates, definitely make sure to comment, subscribe, and like. Definitely comment though, because I love reading the comments and your feedback and how it resonated for y'all. But yeah, I'll see you in a reading. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do people think of you. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I would pick a different pile, and if you have trouble picking piles, I will recommend the random number generator. I always use that, and it always helps me. So without talking so much, let's get into the reading. So the first card we have is Aries, which is the radical. We'll be getting your tarot cards later, but okay. Starting off with this card, and then your bottom deck energy being Pluto. Let me make sure you guys can see this. I'm actually going to set it right here. Under that, we have the 7th house. So I'm actually going to put this right here too. Okay. So starting off with Aries, I feel like you guys, people view you as being very leader-like. You might have a leadership role. People look to you for guidance, or people, but even though people might not ask you for guidance, they look at you and be like, okay, if group 1 is doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and do it too. Or if group 1 is doing it, that means it's safe. And I low-key, I feel like these people try to copy you, and when they do, it does not turn out the way you do it. It doesn't turn out like the success that you get, because it's like certain things are meant for certain people. So I feel like you guys are, and then we have relating, so that obviously is talking about connections or relationships and friendships and stuff like that. But I'm kind of just getting the fact that these people feel very obligated to relate to you. People think of you as someone that is fiery, someone that's assertive, someone that knows of themselves, they're sure of themselves. You're not someone that's like, maybe I can't do this, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, it's I'm doing it, and it's as simple as that, and no one can tell me otherwise. We have transformative right here, and honestly what I'm getting from that is that you guys are able to get up and go just like that. So some people could look at you or think of you as if you're impulsive, but not necessarily in a bad way. Like, I'm not getting any negative energy off of this. I feel like you guys are very liked, regardless if people make that known to you. People, I just keep hearing people look up to you, especially with the Aries being in the middle. And maybe you could be considered as someone that's rebellious, because I'm kind of getting the Hierophant in reversed here. Someone that doesn't do what everyone does. You're the person that would start a revolutionary war or something. You're the person that would start, a new era. You're that person. And I feel like people know this about you, which is why they try to copy your moves or look to you for guidance. It's just something that they subconsciously do, intentionally or unintentionally. At the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people do this regardless if they make that known to you or not. So yeah, like I was saying, I feel like you guys could be known to be rebellious, or you just don't do what most people do, and it's like you do that unapologetically. You're not fearful of anything, and even if you are, you don't show it. Even though you don't think that, oh, I'm this macho, high energetic type person, you might not think that, but this is what people think of you just based off of your persona. I feel like I'm hearing some of you guys have a good wardrobe, or you guys are very flashy. You guys can be really flashy. And now with the 7th house, I feel like you guys, people think of you as if you're a person that can connect to everybody. You just attract a lot of attention towards yourself. It's like the elephant in the room, and these horns are showing to me. So yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Like I said, you might not know this, but everyone else knows this. You have all the eyes on you, whether you want to believe this or not, because I feel like for a lot of you, or just some of you, you don't even think this of yourself. You're just like, I'm to myself, I'm shy, because the moon did show itself to me when I was shuffling. You're like, I'm shy, no one does that, when in reality everyone does that. Literally everyone does that. And I'm looking at the clock and it says 4:14. Exactly, everyone does that. But with that 4, it's like a lot of balances in your life. You seem to be a really grounded person. It's like nothing really goes wrong for you, and even if it does, you handle it almost immediately, or you handle it good. I'm hearing the quote, just because, what is it, how does it go? It's like, just because I carry it well doesn't mean it's not heavy. So it's kind of like that. It's like you guys are really balanced, and people think of you as that way. I feel like you attract a lot of attention to yourself. People want to be friends with you. People want to be in a connection with you. People will just want to be around you. They enjoy your presence. For a select few of you, I feel that some people might even push you away because of that. It's like, oh my God, I don't want group 1 here because they're going to get all the attention, and I don't want that. You know, the typical type thing. You know, there's a party and it's like, we're not going to invite group 1 because we already know group 1 is going to get all the attention and no one else is going to get it. I feel like some certain people do that, but for a lot of them, or for the most people that you're around or you come across, they don't think that way. It's just obviously that one person in the background is like, oh my God, I don't like group 1. But it's like, you can't escape that. That's literally inevitable. We're living life. Obviously that's going to happen, but for the most part, I do feel like people look up to you. People think that you're an outgoing person. They really like your personality. That's also what I'm getting. So most of these people, I feel like you're easy, I wouldn't say easy to detect, but your energy is very prominent, up to the point where it feels like people know you. You're like, how do these people even know that, oh, I have all the attention, oh, I'm a flashy person, or my personality is good, and I don't even know these people? Well, I think it's because your energy is so bold, or just so transparent, or just so prominent and like intruding, that it's like, obviously you attract a lot of friendships or a lot of, people because of how good your personality is. It's like, you look at someone, you just be like, I know they're clean, or I know they have money, or I know they're a good person. Like, you could just look at someone and you know, it's kind of like that. So let's get your tarot cards finally. And this Queen of Swords is right here. So exactly, I feel like you guys are very dominant people, or have a lot of dominant energy, and you just do you, like, unapologetically, regardless if you think this about yourself or not. That's just how it comes across to people. And with this change, I'm getting a lot of impulsive vibes. For a select few, is maybe someone can say homie hopper or whatever, or it's just people find you in every friend group, like you're friends with everyone. It's like somehow you know everybody. Like, how do you know everybody, So let's finally get your cards. Spirit, what do people think of group 1? Okay, I can't make this up. The Queen of Swords came out. Okay. Spirit, what do people think of group 1? Spirit, what do people... I can't make this up. I said that the moon came out. The moon came out from this deck, not this deck. But it came out. That's crazy. You see? Yup. That's crazy. I'm going to get one more card. Spirit, what do people think of group 1? Spirit, very, very fierce energy. Very, very fierce. Spirit, what do people think of group 1? Okay, Queen of Wands. Yep. Okay. Bottom deck energy for all of this is the 6 of Cups. Under that, we have the Emperor. I should have said it. I wish I would have said it. Did I say it? No, I didn't say it. But I wish I would have said it. I was getting the Emperor energy. I was saying dominant energy, and that's what the Emperor is. The Emperor is the, oh my God, the Emperor is the divine masculine. That's masculine energy right there. So yes, very, very dominant, protruding, fiery energy. So let's just move this a bit and then we'll get into it. Okay, so with the moon being in the middle card, there is a mysterious vibe here, and that's probably because I was low-key hearing that. It's like, you guys are like, what are you even talking about? I stayed to myself. How do people know this about me? What are you talking about? So like I said, it's just your energy. It's the energy you give off, because we have two queens, Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords, and then the moon in the middle. So this is more so about your persona and your energy. And remember, this is what people think, not know, but think of you. So people get this based off of your energy, because you know what, I'm not even gonna get into that because that's not the point. But what I'm definitely hearing is that your energy is very guarded, I'm getting. So maybe you set up really strong boundaries with people, or you don't show your true authentic self with people until you realize it's like, until you get the green light that this person is gonna be my friend, or they pass the vibe check, or whatever the case may be. I feel like you have a really guarded energy and you're very, very smart. People can definitely pick up on that. Is because you don't, it's like, you don't share all your secrets in one conversation. You don't tell everything about yourself in one conversation. And even if you do, because I'm getting a lot of mixed energy right now, and I do think that you guys could be very, very impulsive, or very passionate about stuff, and just have a lot of fiery energy. It's the fact that even though you could overshare or don't share at all, either way, I feel like people view you as to be very mysterious, because it's like, who is group one? It's like people talk to you and they're just like, who's group one? Who is group one? I wish you guys could see the face I'm making. It's like, they sit and think to themselves, who is group one? What type of power do they hold? Because it's like, people can definitely pick up on that unique energy. They might not say anything about it, but they can definitely pick up on it. And it's like, you're not gonna meet another group one in this lifetime. And I feel like people can immediately pick up on that energy, and they know this about you, which makes them question, who is group one? What made group one this way? I feel like you guys hide. I'm hearing hide. Maybe it's like people can tell you're a very, very compassionate, nice person, but you put up the persona of, oh, I don't care about nothing. Don't look at me. You know, you put up a mean persona, but deep down people know that you could literally be a big baby. Literally. And I'm looking at the clock and it says 11:11, of course, right? You could be like, yeah, with this moon, it's like you don't give out your whole personality all at once. It's like, if you want to see my whole personality, it's like, we got to be friends forever, or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna get another card. I'm hearing you're that type of person that it's like, you're like, come on, let's go to the party. Let's just go to this party and let's enjoy our time. Like, so what if we got school in the morning? We could, like, look, the memories last forever. The consequences don't, excuse me. Like, the consequences don't last forever. Let's just go. Look, we only live once. Like, I feel like you could be that type of person. But let me get one more. Spirit, what do people think of group one? Okay. We have the 8 of Swords, exactly. Now we're getting into it. Okay, let me move these cards over. I can never see, like, what it looks like on the screen, and that is so annoying to me, honestly. Let me get one more, and then we'll get into is this crooked? Yes, it is. I literally hate this. Spirit, I almost called you guys group 2 for like the second time, so maybe you guys need to watch that. But Spirit, what do people think of group 1? The strength in the 4 of Pentacles just showed to me. Very, very protected over your energy. Very protective over your energy. Even if you are carefree, you don't let people, I feel like you don't get vulnerable with people. It's always, I got it together. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. You could literally be having a mental breakdown. You're like, I'm gonna be fine. So I'm very, very afraid to get vulnerable with people. But let's get one more. Spirit, what do people think of group 1? I feel like a lot of these people know you. The people that think of you, or the people that we're talking about, already know you. This could be over social, oh my God. This could be over social media, because I mean, honestly, that's where everyone's connecting at the time because of the whole pandemic and stuff. So it's definitely giving me the energy of, it's your presence. You might not have even met these people physically. I just feel like these are a lot of people. Yeah, and the 3 of Cups coming out this way. Okay. Anyways, your bottom deck energy is a 4 of Swords. Under that, we have the 10 of Cups, and that showed, and death. Okay. Definitely death. I'm hearing death of the ego, but definitely a connection. It's elephant. Yep, exactly. The elephant in the room once again. Now, I don't know if you've been involved with someone in whatever degree that was very popular, or just had a lot of hold on, I'm trying to fix this, and like, this is like really freaking irritating me right now. Let me just fix this really quickly. I guess I'm gonna just keep it like this. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, you could have been involved with someone that talked about you. It could have been trash. Like, they could have said bad stuff or positive stuff. Doesn't really matter. I just feel like everyone knows. It's like, yeah, group one and X, Y, and Z, or group one and those people, you know? And either way, people know that this could have had an effect on you because they remember you used to be the sweetest, and now all of a sudden it's completely closed off. Even if they don't know this person, they could probably think that something like that happened, because how does one be the most compassionate person and then instantly shut that off? Or now all of a sudden they're acting different, they're acting closed off. It's like, okay, obviously something happened. Either way, that's not really the point, because that only happened to a select few of you. But with this Eight of Swords and the Three of Cups coming out, yeah, I feel like you guys are very, very you don't like to hang out, or maybe these people haven't seen you in person, like I was saying, and it's only like you're just a virtual person. It's like they haven't even seen you in person. And now my throat is starting to tickle. Throat chakra vibes. So yeah, maybe, yeah, that would make sense with the Eight of Swords and Three of Cups and this whole throat chakra. I'm gonna explain later. But with those two cards coming out, I feel like you guys do not make friends easily. Even though I said in the beginning of the reading you guys could like know everybody, it's hard for you to obtain a friendship with someone. You could literally have 3 friends and be like, I'm just keeping these 3 friends. I could meet new people, but I'm not adding them to my list of friends because people be weird. It's like you think that almost everyone has bad intentions, and it's like, I'm not willing to take the risk to befriend you and it goes wrong. So, and I feel like a lot of people know this. It's like very scared of being vulnerable, or very scared of starting over, or very scared of letting new people in. I'm hearing stuck in your shadow, which would make sense with the moon, with this shadow figure right here in the water. It's like you're just living your life ignoring the shadow, but deep down, like, your shadow self sometimes rears its ugly head. But yeah, now back to what I was saying with the throat chakra thing. I feel like a lot of you guys don't speak up. You guys can, or you just don't make an effort to go to social events, or you don't make an effort to actually establish a genuine bond with someone. It's like, I already have my 3 friends, I don't need any other friends. Not realizing you're closing yourself off to other really great opportunities, whether that be with work, romantic relationships, or just friendships in general. It could be anything. You know, just not allowing yourself to have something new because of what happened in the past. I'm kind of getting stuck in the past. Bottom deck energy is the 4 of Swords, like I said. Under that, we have the King of Cups was under that? I could have sworn. Oh no, we have the 10 of Cups, right? Yeah, it was just on the floor. But that King of Cups showing, we have very vulnerable energy. Yeah, breaking the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like it took you a while to turn into this Queen of Wands, someone that was very, very sure of themselves, someone that was very confident in themselves. This doesn't have, like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to mean that you feel this way and you are this way. This is just what it looks like to other people, and this is what people think about when they see you. It's like maybe some of these people seen you at your lowest, and now it's just like, group 1 looks so different, or group 1 acts so different. Like, they feel like, it looks like they're sure of themselves. It looks like they know their worth now, and they know that the battle was not easy. Like, it was not easy to get here. But it's like, now that they see you with these boundaries up, I feel like it makes people more attracted to you, or makes people want to be your friend more, or want to be around you more, now that you're not just so open and loving. Because it's like, let's be honest, you know, you could be the nicest person and people are just like, I don't really like this person. But let you be the meanest person ever, and people still probably not gonna like you, but it's gonna be like, you know, it's just normalized to be rude in this generation. So it's more than likely people will treat you with respect if you're rude. But with this 4 of Swords, this could even mean that maybe you party too much, or you're too open, and people see that this gives you a headache, or you're stepping out of that because of what it keeps getting you into. It keeps getting you into situations where you don't even, like, this friendships or the relationships or the connections don't even last long. You're just like, I'm tired of this. I'm getting like, like, you know how you just put your hand on your head and you're like, oh my God, I'm sick of this. I'm not doing this no more. So yeah, it's kind of like, this is 19 minutes. It doesn't even feel like 19 minutes. So you guys could be a very talkative person, because like I'm getting two sides to you. Like I said, the throat chakra, you don't make an effort to talk to people or whatever. But in this case, it's like you show one thing, but you're the complete opposite. Like you show that you don't talk a lot, but you're the complete opposite of that. So overall, I definitely feel like a lot of people do, like, there's really good thoughts about you. Like, I don't think any of this is bad, because if it was, I would have said that, because I feel like you get cursed for lying on a reading. But, and then you also have Scorpio. Oh my God, you see, exactly, the moon is here. Right, see? Yeah, the moon. And I was going to talk about Scorpio, but, very passionate people, but they tend to hide this because of not wanting to get into stuff. But group 1, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello group 2, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do people think of you. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I would recommend picking a different pile, and if you have trouble picking piles, I would recommend the random number generator. I always use that and it always helps me. So that being said, let's get into your reading. The first card we have is Scorpio, which is the animal. Your bottom deck energy is the mystery of the Numinous. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong, but okay. And then for your last card, we have Mercury, which is communication. Now this is so crazy because this is kind of like group 1, and what is also crazy about that is I was saying that I had called group 1 group 2, and I was like, maybe you guys need to watch group 2. So it's crazy how like the cards kind of came out the same. So with Scorpio, aka the animal, being in the middle, I feel like you guys are very passionate people. First of all, you guys could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio placements, but you guys could be very, very passionate people. And I'm hearing there's a wishy-washy energy. 1 minute you're outgoing, you're just throwing yourselves out there. The next minute you guys are so reserved. So there's a back and forth type energy, and I feel like people understand this about you. And the way you communicate, yeah, so I'm definitely seeing that people are like, okay, so group 2, I think I just call y'all group 1 again, but people could be like, group 2, I don't really know much about group 2, but I see the way they look. So you guys could be very, very attractive people, or that's what people think of you, or just, I'm hearing aesthetically pleasing people, just pleasing to look at. So that could be one thing. Yeah, and this is what I was getting from group 1. I was like, people tend to look at you or think about you or hear you talk or just be around you, and they're like, I want to talk to group 2 more. I want to, like, who is that? Who is that? Maybe you could be to yourself, but you just hold this really charismatic energy. You just look charismatic, or you are charismatic, but at the same time, it's like you don't really say much about yourself. So I'm getting an inquisitive energy as well. Maybe you tend to observe more than you talk, or maybe you do both, but you, at the end of the day, you don't share your secrets. So you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Allison from Pretty Little Liars. She knew everyone's secrets, but she never told anyone hers. So it's like she had dirt on everybody, but no one had dirt on her. She was a very talkative person. She was outgoing, she was charismatic, but yet no one knew anything about her. So I'm kind of getting this energy. It's like, yeah, definitely the Allison, or also known as A. Like, okay, if you don't know who that is, then just look it up. But like, who doesn't know who A is? Like, what? But yeah, I'm definitely getting A persona, not A persona, but like the A persona. But yeah, I feel like you guys are very, very wise. You guys are very articulate, or you guys could just, when it comes down to expressing your feelings or emotions, you guys know how to do it, but maybe tend to not do it. And if that is the case, I feel like people also appreciate this. Like, I feel like a lot of people just appreciate your presence. They just want to be around you more. I feel like people crave you being around them because you don't give people. I feel like a lot of you guys feed people breadcrumbs. You guys can be very manipulative. I'm not saying you are, but you know how to do it. It's because you guys probably know a lot about psychology with this communication card being here. With this communication, I like to tether that or tie it to psychology, because you have to know about yourself to be able to communicate properly, or you have to know about the English language or just language in general to communicate properly or communicate the way you guys know how to do it. So I am getting a little bit of manipulative energy. Not saying you are, but you just know how to do that. So that would make sense. It's like you don't give too much, but you don't give too little. It's just enough to make people coming back for more. So that makes sense with this mysterious card, the animal, and the communication. There's also something about the way you talk that people are very drawn to. Maybe you have a nice laugh, maybe you have a nice voice, or maybe just literally the way you, how would I say it? The way you represent yourself. I feel like a lot of people definitely appreciate it and like it. Now let's get into your tarot cards. Spirit, what do people think of group 2? I feel like you definitely stain and invade people's mind and dreams with that Numinous card and mystery. Oh my god, and mystery. Why couldn't I say that? Oh my god. But we have the Hermit. Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Spirit, what do people think of group 2? I'm hearing scientists. You guys could want to be a scientist, or you are a scientist, or you just appear to be smart. Very, very smart, or into spirituality, or into science, and into things like of that nature. But Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Okay. Wow, that moon showing again. Yeah. Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Okay. The Emperor in reverse. Okay. Okay. Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Bottom deck energy for this is the Four of Cups. Under that, the Six of Cups. I feel like a lot of you guys need to watch group 1, honestly. Let me fix these really quickly. My arms are so hairy. That's so embarrassing. Oh my god. Okay, starting off with the Emperor being in reverse, because the way I take that, the card that's in the middle is the most prominent energy. So I feel like you guys are very, very intimidating. Very intimidating. And with this Hermit, you're to yourself. You know what I see is like the first day of school. You're just sitting there in your power. You just have this snobbish expression on your face, and you're just like, you're looking at people up and down like, get away from me. If you're gonna sit next to me, spray yourself with disinfectant, because no. And not to say that this is what you are or how you act, it's just what people get off of you. So yeah, with this Hermit, I'm definitely seeing that you are to yourself, which would make sense. But this mystery card, definitely to yourself. It's like you guys could have a resting bee face. So, I'm not going to say the word, but, like just like a really mean looking expression. But like, this is how you normally look. And I feel like people look at you and it's like, I feel like group 2 is very mean. Like, do you just see how they're sitting there, not saying anything to anybody? Like, what are they doing? But then at the same time, though, with this Ace of Pentacles, you look like a star doing it. You look like a star doing it, which is why I feel like people look at you unapproachable. It's like, how would I even approach someone like group 2? How would I do that? Because it's like, they sit there, they look at you, and it's like, how would I approach them? And then I feel like they get mad at it, because it's like, group 2 didn't even do nothing for me to sit here questioning how I should even talk to them or approach them. Like, who are they? And then, I don't know, like, it's the weirdest thing, which would make sense with that mystery card. It's like just weird energy, not in a bad way, but it's just like, maybe you find supernatural things going on around you. But yeah, people view you to be this gem. This just is a gem. And it's not even that you're intimidating or like in a bad way, but it's like, if there's a gem in front of you that was worth $500 million, like, some people might want to take it and run with it, but then other people might not even want to be close to it, because if they're responsible for that breaking, the consequences are going to be crazy. So it's like you're the star sitting in your power, and it's kind of intimidating, but then at the same time you're just shining there, unbothered, unapologetically, just like looking at everyone like, okay, like, you know. And with this 4 cups, you could, ooh, the devil's under that. Yeah, but with this four cups, people feel that you're very, very wise beyond your years, or wise beyond your age group or your age range. People look at you and they're just like, I feel like they're not gonna find any of my jokes funny. We're not gonna have anything to talk about, because group 2 is just entirely too smart for me. So there is just like, there's this mix of energy with the Emperor being in reverse. The Emperor should be upright, but I feel like it's in reverse for you, because instead of looking at it in a positive way, they look at it in a negative way. Not look at you in a negative way or think about you in a negative way, but just think about your attributes in a negative way. Like, and it bothers them because there's no reason for them to think that when you've given no sign that you're rude or you're stuck up or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm definitely getting the fact that it's just like, I can't, it's just an energy of, why am I even in this class? It's like thinking like, why am I even in this class? Like, do you not know how many grades I got? That doesn't even make any sense. I don't know why that made me, oh my god. But yeah, it's just like a really, really stingy with your energy type energy. Really selective on who you let around you. So it's like celebrity vibes, but it's not necessarily in a bad way though. But let's get more cards. So Spirit, what do people think of group 2? And I feel like I was not able to explain any of that right, but I'm pretty sure y'all get what I'm talking about. It's like a celebrity. You want to approach a celebrity, but it's like you're nervous, because like, what if they think like I'm a fool? Like what if they think I'm, you know, like you're being paranoid about it. So Spirit, what do people think about group 2? Or what do people think of group 2? Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Okay, we have the star. What did I say? I can't make this up. The star just sitting in your energy, being beautiful. Like, literally. Let's get one more card. Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Spirit, what do people think of group 2? Okay. The devil. I told you guys that the devil had came out. Well, it didn't come out, but it was under the cards. But yeah, definitely. But I'm just, okay. And is that the Lovers showing? I can't make this up. The Lovers. Oh, okay. Those, okay. I feel like I'm getting called to take them out. I'm going to take them out. This is about to get very interesting. But I'm going to take them out anyways, because I feel that they need to be out. Because this is giving me a whole storyline right now. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of freaking crazy. But let me just fix these so it's not like ugly looking. You guys, with this devil, the Lovers, the 7 of Swords, and the Star, you guys are very, very tempting people. Very, very tempting people. It's like you're the forbidden apple. You're not supposed to eat the apple. And it's like, with that Emperor being in reverse, I feel like you have a lot of people take a lot of interest in you. People want to be around you. People want to talk to you. People want to look at you. It's like, it's just very charming energy. And I feel like with this 7 of Swords, it's like, how can someone like group 2, someone as smart, someone as charismatic, someone as pretty, or whatever the case may be, as group 2, what makes me think in my mind that group 2 is only, they would want to be friends with me? Why would group 2 want to be around me? So that goes back to them questioning themselves. Like I was saying from the beginning, this is just confirmation of it. People questioning themselves when it comes down to you and trying to blame that on you. Like I feel like, yeah, yep. It's like the Lovers and the Devil. To me, I always say that the Lovers and the Devil are the same card, but just the Devil is obviously the lower aspect of the Lovers. Like, look, if you look at them, they're the same thing, literally. And with the Seven of Swords, yeah, I feel like people just sit there and admire you, but then they're also just like, I feel like there's a really, I'm not saying sinful, but just a little, like there's like some jealous energy here. So it's a mix of in between. It's like these people, they love you for the same reason why they hate you. And I don't think most people don't like you. I don't think that. I just feel like there's this aspect of these people that are resentful because why do I get like this around group 2? Why does group 2 have so much power over me and everybody else? And I feel like if you were to give, let's say you're in a room, right? And you're talking you're talking, anyway, so it's like you're in a room with person A and person B. You're talking to person A more than you're talking to person B, and person B is getting mad. They're getting mad at the fact that you're not giving them energy or attention, and now they're also getting mad at the fact that they're getting mad at the fact that you're doing that. Because it's like, who is even group 2 for me to sit here and get jealous? Like, who are they? It's like, it's just a very frustrating energy when it comes down to you. A very frustrating energy. You guys could be very financially stable, or you just have the upper hand on people. Like I said, it's like you're like, why am I even in this class or grade? I don't belong here. I'm much more smart. I'm much more talented. You know, stuff of that nature. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords is about deception. It's about sneakiness. It's overall negative energy, especially with this being next to the Devil card. But I don't think people are directing this energy towards you. They're directing it towards other people. It's like, it's a very toxic energy to be in, because they will literally sabotage something in order to get your attention. Literally, that, like, it's a really controlling energy with this Devil card. And that's what I'm saying, temptation. It's like your energy, your presence, the desire for your attention gets to people's minds so much that it causes them to act out of this devilish energy. Like, this is crazy. I like, what? Like, even if you don't personally feel that this is what's going on, it is. Because it's like, what? I don't know if you guys manifested this for yourselves, or whatever the case may be, because this is strong. That's crazy, honestly. We have the Four of Wands being here. So you guys could just have a very stable income, or just you're very, maybe you could just benefit people financially. Like you're able to turn nothing into something, and you're very grounded. Like, you're a very grounded person. You know what you want. Even if you don't know how to do it, you still know what you want. You know how you're gonna get it. Maybe you don't even know what you want. You know, that whole sentence did not even make any sense. Wow. But I'm basically saying you guys are very, very grounded when it comes down to your mind. I feel that you know a lot about psychology, and you know how to mess with people's minds, which is why I'm getting this energy. So you didn't even have to manifest it. You just know how to get to people. You know how to do what to get a certain reaction out of people. And yeah, with this Four of Wands, I'm getting you guys are very, very, very smart. Very smart. That's crazy. And if you, like I said, even if you don't feel that way, that's just what people think of you. So none of this even has to be happening, but people just think that you hold that type of power for that type of stuff to happen. So yeah, group 2, that was your reading. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello group 3, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do people think of you. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I would recommend picking a different pile, and if you have trouble picking piles, I would also recommend the random number generator. That's something I always use, and it always helps me. So that being said, let's get into your reading. So the first card we have is Cancer. the doula. Look, I don't even know how to pronounce that word, but very, very kind energy. I'm getting cotton candy. Why am I like in Fairly Odd Parents? Like a really pink, childish, not like in a bad way, but like very innocent, naive, you know, pure energy. Wow, that's good though. That's good. Bottom deck energy is craft, and then under that we also have self. Okay. So starting, okay, and then we are all of the cards pink? No, right? So exactly, all pink, very, very pure energy. So right off the bat, I feel like maybe people could feel, not feel. Okay, see, I'm saying feel rather than think. Exactly right. So I feel like people think of you to be a very, very pure person. No bad intentions. Couldn't harm a fly. Even if you feel like you're not like this is what people think of you. They look at you. You guys could be very, very, how would I say it? Like very, very sweet looking people. I feel like you guys are very compassionate. You know how you can look at someone, so like there's a difference between charming, there's a difference between hot, there's a difference between cute. You guys are very sweet. Like, oh my god, this is really good energy. I feel like people look at you and they just feel so comfortable in your energy, really, really comfortable in your presence, because you don't make things weird, you don't judge people, you don't make negative remarks. You're not a negative person. You're sitting in your power, working your craft, minding your business, helping people when you can, just doing you. And I feel like people can clearly see that. It's like, it's not something that you have to say. It's not something you gotta be like, posting those quotes on Instagram, if you even have that. You don't have to do any of that, because the energy is just so strong. It's not even a matter of thinking that, it's a matter of knowing that, and then just thinking about how people are lucky to know a group 3. I feel like I called y'all group 2 though. Either way, craft being in the middle, I feel like you guys have some sort of talent, hobby, or whatever the case may be, and you're known for that. So you could have a beautiful singing voice and people know you for being like, oh yeah, group 3, the girl that can sing, the girl that looks really, really pretty or cute, or boy, doesn't matter regardless of gender, or the person that just has this. I keep hearing cotton candy. Maybe you could smell like cotton candy, wear cologne or perfume that smells like cotton candy, or you just remind people of cotton candy because of how sweet you are. So yeah, it's like maybe you're known for this hobby that you have, and it's like people could just see you getting better at it, or just see you going somewhere because of it. So this is a really good energy to start off with. Very, very pure energy. Yeah, I feel like people feel very comfortable with you. It's like usually people that don't open up, they would open up to you. It's like your energy alone, once they step into your just energy field alone, it's like, why all of a sudden I feel so good? Like, or it could be like wanting to cry because of all of that built up emotion that they didn't want to be vulnerable about. When they get around you, it's like, wait a minute, hold on, like, critical alert, why am I feeling feelings? But yeah, let's break the deck and see what we get. What is this? Wisdom. Yeah, I feel like you guys are very smart. I'm getting oracle energy, like, the oracle, the person that you go to for advice. Yeah, very healing energy. I'm surprised, when I get your tarot cards, I wouldn't be surprised if the Empress, the Star, or any of the pages, specifically the Page of Cups, comes out. I really wouldn't be surprised. I can't make this up. I swear. I literally swear that I didn't. I swear. But I took it from the bottom just to look and see if it was any of those cards. The Star, exactly. Under that, the Ace of Cups. I knew the Ace of Cups was there, but not the Star. But exactly. Definitely really pure energy. So there's that. That's confirmation there. And I literally looked at the clock and it was 4:44. You see, yeah, you guys are just like angels on earth, literally angels on earth. There's nothing else to describe that. But okay, let's get your tarot cards. Spirit, what do people think of group 3? Spirit, what do people think of group 3? Spirit, what do people think of group 3? We have the Sun. Let me move that from over here and put it. Spirit, what do people think of group 3? oh my god, I feel like you guys are very, very attractive. And people, that's the first, no, that's not the first thing people notice. I mean, yeah, it is, because I mean, like, you look at somebody, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know. But it's more so of an energy thing. Like, obviously it's how you look, but it's just your energy just enhances, you know, the beauty that you guys already have. Because you know how you know the quote, or this the saying of an ugly personality makes someone ugly, is kind of like that. So not only are you already what could be considered cute, you guys already have a good, and like, you guys have good energy. And I looked at the clock and it was 5:55. Like, not like time, like at what, as in what time it is, but like the recording time. So yeah, there's this confirmation. Yeah, you guys like are very divinely protected. I'm also kind of hearing, and it's like you can, everyone can notice that, regardless if they believe in that or whatever. You can just automatically see, like, yeah, this person's protected, or this person's going to heaven. Like, you could just see it. So Spirit, what do people think of group 3? Okay, what is this? Knight of Swords. Spirit, what do people think of group 3? Spirit, what do people think of... No, that doesn't want to come out. Okay, so Spirit, what do people think of group 3? Okay, the High Priestess, exactly. Really divine energy. Bottom deck energy, 10 of Wands. Under that we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, yeah, right, okay. Group 3, you know, it's the energy of this person helps everyone but won't allow anyone to help them, or they buy everyone everything but won't allow anybody to buy them anything. It's just a one-sided thing, but it's initiated by you. You'll do everything, but you won't allow anyone to do anything good for you back, because you're just doing it out of the kindness of your heart, not because you expect anything, not because you have any secretive motives or intentions. You're doing it from the kindness of your heart, and people know this. And I feel like people are just like, why doesn't group 3 vent? Why doesn't group 3 express that they go through problems? Or does group 3 even go through problems? There's just an energy of not knowing, but then just deep down they know. It's like, you gotta be a special type of hurt person to be there for everybody, and not allow people to be there for you. Or, you know, you just gotta go through something really major to turn out to a person that helps everyone. Why? Because you know what it feels like to go through X, Y, and Z. And I feel like people know this about you. They know this about you, or they think that with that self. Yeah, with that self card also coming out. Yeah, so with the Knight of Swords, okay, let me move my feet, because like I cannot feel them. But I'm hearing the song, I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. Yeah, so I feel like you guys make people feel like they're literally on clouds. I feel like you guys are very open people. You guys could talk a lot, communicate with people a lot, or make the effort to do that, whatever the case may be. Even though you're like, no, I'm an introvert. So just the people that you're around, you make efforts to have conversations with these people. You make efforts into helping them, or installing some knowledge into their life, or whatever the case may be, because we do have the High Priestess here, and that's about inner knowing, intuition, higher knowledge, all that type of stuff. So I feel like you guys are also a chaser of happiness and knowledge. You see this kid on the horse. I never realized it was a kid. Or a child. I never realized that. I feel like I did, but I'm realizing it again. But yeah, I feel like you guys are very open, free-spirited, happy-spirited, or positive-spirited people. And it's like, this is this innocent energy to you, but deep down people know, like, group 3 is very wise, very, very wise. It's like an angel coming down from earth. You know, like, you could see angels in heaven, and one of them might be a child, but it's like, obviously they know more than you know. They've been in heaven for how long? So they have wisdom that you don't have, and these people know that. I feel like a lot of people question your being. They question, like, is group 3 even human? Like, first of all, they're too pretty, or they're too handsome to be human. And then on top of that, their energy is just so angelic. Like, someone come see if this person is human or not, because that's ridiculous. It's kind of what I'm getting, too nice for their own good. But then, and then someone could argue that group 3 is not too nice for their own good, because when it comes down to, because group 3 is favored by God, you know, this person is divinely protected, you know, like babies, it's like they're protected divinely, they're still very much connected to God, so it's kind of like that. But let's get more cards. I feel like people think that you are holding in a lot of stuff and it affects you at nighttime. It's like, yeah, you're happy now, you look extremely happy, you're helping people, but deep down you have something going on yourself. And I do think that people could pick up on this energy, and I'm hearing it's known for a fact. I feel like people have discussions about this without your knowledge. They're like, I feel like group 3 is going through something. Like, maybe we should ask, like, or team up to surprise group 3. You know, I feel like you have a lot of supporters, or just people that want to see you succeed, or they just have really, really pure intent towards you. Let's get a card, and more cards, Spirit. What do people think of group 3? Spirit, what do people think of group 3? Okay. Ace of Cups. That's crazy because that card was there. Okay, so basically I was shuffling and I seen this. I shuffle again and I seen it, and then it's coming out, so that's crazy to me. Yeah. Ace of Cups. I feel like I feel like something bit me on my leg. I hate mosquitoes. Like, that's like, I could go on a rant for hours on how much I hate mosquitoes. I can't even, bro. But I feel like you have a lot of love interests, or just people that want to offer their cup of love to you, because it's like, you know, the whole wifey material, husband material thing. They look at you like that. It's like, yeah, the group 3 is someone I would want to spend the rest of my life with, you know. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people look at you that way. And I just seen this star, and I thought this was a dove right here. But yeah, very angel-like energy. Let's get another card, and then okay. What is this? The moon. Okay. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Let me just move all of these so it's like it's properly in the camera. Because I honestly cannot stand the whole crooked cards thing, even though they end up like, let me not even get into this because I'm gonna start ranting about it and no one wants to hear that. But okay, with the Ace of Cups and the moon coming out, I feel like you guys could even shy away from romance or whatever the case may be, or you might not take people seriously. And I feel this is because you guys are just like, you're not focused on that, or maybe something happened in the past where you're just like, yeah, I'm not really focusing on this either way. So you guys can make it known that, no, I don't focus on that, no, I don't want that, no, I don't want anything to do with romance. But deep down people know it's like, you do. It's just the people you're surrounded by, or the people that you see, it's like, no, you I was thinking, okay, there's this one meme, and it's like, you will not bring your ghetto here. You will not bring your ghetto here. And that's what you think. Like, you look at people and you're like, no. No, not you. Like, you are not emotionally intelligent, so this wouldn't even work to begin with. You have no goals for yourself, stuff like that. It's like you have a certain type of morals, and not many people have that. So it's like, I'm not even gonna focus on that, because first of all, where am I gonna find someone that reflects me or mirrors me? Where, like, But I feel like you guys have a lot to offer, and it's like, I'm getting a scenario where it's like everyone is friends with this person, everyone loves this person. But it's like, and everyone's wondering, so how come they don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Or how come we don't hear them talking about that? Like, what's going on? And it's like, and then you just say you're not worried about that, or you haven't found anyone, and you just keep it at that. And I feel like people question that a lot. Because how can such a good person, not have that part of their life intact already? So it's like, how is that possible? Like, say if you can sing good, it's like you can sing so good, and people are just like, so how aren't you a singer yet? How aren't you successful off of singing? And people question that about you. And for whatever reason, my voice is like literally getting shaky now. So I feel like that's very, very prominent. People question and wonder, like, what's going on in that aspect of their life. Either way, I feel like a lot of people definitely want to offer their cup of love to you. It could even be in a friendship wise type thing. I just feel like people definitely feel that you deserve happiness, peace, love, all X, Y, and Z. And yeah, that's just a really pure energy to have, honestly. I'm gonna get a few more cards. Very pure thing to have. And I feel like that's also the elephant in the room. You, not saying that you don't know this, but I'm just going with the energy. It's like you're just pure. You don't think anyone's looking at you that way. And the elephant in the room is everyone's looking at you that way. Everyone is. Everyone's wanting to offer you this. And you're just like, no, they're just being nice because I'm nice. And everyone's like, okay, girl. Okay, dude. Whatever you say. Let's get, oh my god, okay, this star keeps showing itself to me. So exactly, you're definitely the star. Definitely very healing energy. So let's get like 2 more. Okay, 8 of Wands coming out in reverse. Very slow moving energy. And then Temperance showed itself to me, so I kind of feel like this has to do with you taking things slow. And of course this comes out on this side, like I was saying, your love life, definitely it's just non-existent. If that's not the case for you, then that obviously doesn't have to resonate for you. And if it is not the case, this is just what people think about whatever, you know. And or if you are blatantly and clearly in something, in a connection with someone, people are just like, group 3 does not deserve them. Group 3, not in a way where you're not deserving, but it's like, or the person that you're associated with, they're like, they don't deserve group 3. Like group 3 is just too good to, you know. So it's definitely that type of energy. And I'm also seeing group 3 has not reaped the benefits that they deserve as well. They just think that you should be in a better, far more better place. And this is really good because usually, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, that y'all probably already know this. Well, obviously, this generation is literally full of haters. So it's just really good that these people understand and they're not hating on your energy. But let's get one more card. Okay, and then the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I'm really not surprised that this Queen of Cups is here. That's someone that's like, that's literally the divine feminine. Someone that's so in tune with their emotions, so in tune, it's crazy. Either way, I feel like people, yeah, like I said, this Empress being here, I knew that Empress was gonna show at one point. But yeah, I am seeing that certain people do think that you could be too nice for your own good or too good to be true. Like I was saying, it's like a fantasy. It's like they pinch themselves like, am I dead? Like, how am I sitting next to someone so ethereal? You know? But either way, I feel like these people feel like you're really stable in your energy, or you just appear that way, because I do feel like deep down these people do think that you could be going through something, but they don't really address it because you don't. Or if they do, they don't address it to your face. They talk to their friends about it. It's like, dang, what can we do to help Group 3? Group 3 is always helping us. But with this Queen of Cups being in the middle, it's like, yeah, you're very giving. And it's like, people just look at you as a queen or king. Like, honestly, it's like, but you know, the loving queen or king, not the queen or king that people hate. No, the queen and king that people love and definitely admire and appreciate. That was a really freaking good reading to give. Like, let's be friends at this point. Like, what's going on? But Group 3, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello Group 4, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what do people think of you. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I will pick a different pile, and if you have trouble picking piles, I will definitely recommend the random number generator. That's something I always use and it always helps me. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. The first card we have is love, and it's so crazy because I seen that, and for whatever reason it just stuck out to me. Like, I was obviously, when you're shuffling cards, you're gonna see a whole bunch, but that stuck out to me. So that's just crazy how that came out. But your bottom deck energy is the Mystic or Pisces, and then under that we have Aquarius, the Innovator. Okay. My arms are so hairy, that's embarrassing. But okay. So, first off, Venus being in the middle, and you know, you guys definitely are very, very charming and very beautiful. I feel that that's the first thing people notice about you, is your energy, your allure, your charisma, your persona. Like, that's the first thing people realize about you. And it's like, you know how you smell perfume, and then you just start looking to see who is that, and then you just see, you know, it's like, you know, the woman in the red dress, kind of something like that. It's like, who is that? And then you just get lost in this trance, and everything is in slow motion, and you're just looking. It's kind of like that. It's like that one scene in The Matrix where Neo was walking through the crowd, and I think he's seen the woman in the red dress. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up woman in the red dress, The Matrix, and then maybe Neo scene, whatever the case may be. It's like that. And then you see this, like, these pink clouds. I'm just getting an enchantment. And of course we have the mystic being next to it, so you're very, very charming and enchanting. It's kind of like you put people in this trance, and I feel like you guys are aware of that. It's not that you don't even know it, because I feel like you guys are definitely aware of this. And with this experimental being here, you guys, I feel like you use it to your advantage. You're just like, I know, I'm sure of myself. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. And you're just like, how can I, like, how how can I get, like, how can I get something for free? You know, like, I'm not saying that's what y'all do, but it's like people look at you in this, it's like in this trance type days, and they're very aware of the fact that you're capable of doing it and being successful at it every single time, every time. So I feel like people definitely, with this mystic, you could be very spiritual. If so, I feel like people realize this about you. Everything about your energy is just, people love it. Everything about your energy, when it comes down to your looks, your mindset, your, just everything. I feel like you guys are very, very empathetic, or just very receiving and receptive to love, and you give that out as well. You give out love, so you are love. So when people look at you, they're like, that's love. That's you know, that's perfection, literally. I feel like you guys are very nurturing, and you can make nothing out of anything with this innovator. I mean, you can make something out of nothing. Oh my God, why did I just why did I just reverse the, oh my God. And I'm seeing 3:33 on the clock. Yeah, you guys, it's like you're the type to be seen, or someone looks at you and they look at the time and it's 3:33 or 4:44. Like, you're around when those type of things happen. You're just always present when some mystical, magical stuff happens. It's like, and then I just see everyone saying to each other, like, have you realized every single time something good happens or something magical happens, group 4 is around? You are very admired. That's really freaking good. So let's break the deck and see what we get. Breaking deck, we have wisdom. That came out for group 3 as well. So you're very, very wise. I'm just getting a lot of charming energy here. It's like an oracle type energy. So not only does this go to how physically beautiful you are, it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all of that. With this mystic being here, very empathetic, healing, have a lot of healing energy. And it's so crazy how we have dreamy. That's what I was saying, like a trance, a daze, you know. It's like, what? It's like, it's illogical, like it doesn't make any sense, you know. And I'm seeing the clouds. Yeah, it's just this really dreamy, like fantasy like energy that you give off. Yeah, so let's get your tarot cards now. I really wouldn't be surprised if the Empress, the Devil, or any of the pages come out. Like, I really wouldn't be surprised. So Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Oh my, why did this just, oh my God. Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Spirit, okay. The Fool and the 7 of Swords. Am I going to take that out together? I'm not going to take that out together. I'm not going to take that out together. Okay, I'm not going to take it out, but I'm just going to keep in mind that the Fool and the 7 of Swords come out. So I'm seeing with those two is that you're literally incapable of being receptive to negative energy. It might be around you, but you're not going to allow that to poison you. It's like you have a force field around you. It's like people could be negative all they want, but it doesn't affect you. At the end of the day, you're still going to be the good person you are. You're still going to mind your business. You're still going to mind your business. So you're definitely not involved with drama. Definitely. You could have friends that are very dramatic or just are always in drama, but yet you're never in it. So this is the Emperor card being here. Let's get more. Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Spirit, what do people think of group 4? The Ace of Cups showing. But Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Spirit, what do people think of group 4? You can be very, very patient. Very, very patient. But I'm also hearing get up and go. It's like a very get up and go, erratic, or like impulsive energy. Spirit. I'm hearing angel and demon. I'm hearing don't get on my bad side, I'm dangerous. Demons and angels hang with us. Yeah, so that's what I was getting when I said demons and angels. Or you could, like, there's just a bad side. It's like as good as you can be just as evil. And that mystic. So people can know that you're a witch or you're spiritual, and it's like, don't even do nothing and get on group 4's bad side, or they're gonna put a spell on you. They're gonna curse you. Like, don't even do it. But let's get more. Spirit. What do people think of group 4? I just keep hearing all of a sudden, don't get on my bad side, I'm dangerous. Demons and angels hang with us. And the Fool coming out for the 3rd time. That's crazy. Okay, bottom deck energy is 3 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. You know what I'm getting? It's like maybe you could even be naive to people's negative intentions, or you just know. It's like no one can get away with anything. It's like people could try to think you're a fool because of how nice you are, but you're like, you're not getting away with anything, right? For whatever reason, I feel like this doesn't have to resonate for a lot of you, but you guys could be very, very revengeful type people, or if that's not the case, you believe in, I said revengeful, I meant vengeful, oh my god. You guys can be vengeful, or you just believe in karma, or some of you guys want to take karma into your own hands. You're like, I'm gonna get you. Like, you're not getting away with it. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that energy, because I feel like a lot of you guys are witches, or you're just you know how to do stuff. You know how to do spell work, or warlocks, stuff like that. I'm getting that energy, and it's, and that makes sense, because we did get the Mystic coming out, as well as love, and that's just all about, magic. That's all about magic. Yeah. You guys are definitely very, very powerful, whether you know this or not. I feel like I'm assessing our personalities rather than actually giving you the reading I'm supposed to give you. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, we're gonna get back into it because this is ridiculous. But we have the Emperor, the 9 of Wands, and the Fool. So when hectic things are going on, or you feel that there's this chaos, whether that be in a 3D world or just in your mind, you're very cordial about it. You don't make a big deal about it. You turn your emotions off. Maybe some of you guys could turn your emotions off. So I feel like people look at you and they're just like, how can you stay so calm with all of this happening? It's like, I'm hearing like, wow. Okay, maybe some of you guys have intrusive thoughts, or just a lot of stuff go through your mind all at once, and people could be like, oh my god, you're so crazy, and you're just like, yeah, I know, like, I know. And I just feel like people look at you that way. I'm not saying people look at you like you're crazy. Okay, some people could, but like not in a bad way, where like you're mentally ill and you need to go to an institution. No, not like that, but just like very sporadic energy, like just very unstable energy. But at the same time, what's so crazy about it is that you're stable throughout the whole thing. They're like, how are you so calm, or how do you not get mad, or how do you not, just get so emotional after everything? With this 9 of Wands, it's like almost like last chance, last effort, last straw type thing, and you're just sitting in your throne with like this Emperor, not showing any emotion. You're like, it's whatever. Like, it can be tearing you apart inside, but you're just like, you don't show that. So I feel like maybe a lot of people can be like, yeah, you're empathetic, but at the same time you could turn your emotions off at any given time, and you're very in control of that. Very in control of that. With this Fool, I am seeing that maybe some people think that maybe you could have moved a lot, and I just feel that people feel that a lot of stuff has happened in your life and you just start over again. New slate, new slate, new slate after new slate after new slate after new slate. You know, like in typical TV shows, whatever happened in the next city, the person moves to the next one, or they're on the run, they move to the next city and start a new life. It's kind of like that. So let's just get more cards. Spirit, what up? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay then. Okay. Okay, so you guys can have nice bodies. Now look, I don't even do this type of stuff in readings, but that's just what I got. I don't know. But Spirit, this card is not, I don't know. Okay, Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Okay, what is that? The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. You guys can have an accent of any kind. But we have Ace of Wands coming out with the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords shows itself to me for at least 4 or 5 times. So yeah, you guys definitely probably went through a lot of stuff. And people are just like, did that phase you? Or it's like at one point you were just this empathetic, nice, caring person, and now it's kind of hard to get through to you because you're not trusting again. Never trust again. But with this Ace of Cups and King of Pentacles, I feel like you guys, or people think of you to be very receptible to bettering yourself. Very receptive, or I meant receptive. That's crazy. But you guys are very receptive to bettering yourself. You guys are always receptive to, oh, let's get that bag, or very receptive into doing things that upgrade your life, regardless of what area or aspect of your life, but just your life in general. You guys are not afraid to start over. You're not afraid to do it. And even if you are, this is what people think of you. They think that you're this fearless person that's not afraid to start over. Definitely can be manipulative if you wanted to. I'm not saying you are, but you can, because of the power you hold over yourself and people. Because for whatever reason, I just feel like people think that you be putting spells on people, because it's just like, this person is obsessed with group 4. Like, how is that possible? Or I'm obsessed with group 4. How is that even possible? Or just the fact that you could be a witch or warlock, or that type of stuff. You guys are very giving and stable, and like have a really stable income, or like I said, this is what people think. But with this Fool being in the middle, it's not afraid to start over. I'm kind of getting mixed personalities or multiple personality disorder. I'm not saying you have that, but it's just you have so many different aspects of yourself. It's kind of crazy. It's like one person knows you to be this nice, caring person, while the other person knows you to be so numb. And now let's say all of these people meet and they're like, are we even talking about the same group 4? Like, who are you talking about? Because I know a completely different group 4. So this is kind of what I'm getting. When I was saying that crazy energy, it's like there's just so many different aspects of you, and it's just like, how is that even freaking possible? So let's just get like maybe 3 more cards. Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Spirit, what do people think of group 4? I'm not going to take these out together. No, but the Knight of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles came out, and I'm kind of getting the fact that you guys, you stay calm during things. You guys are, I'm not saying you're slow workers, but you're willing to put in the extra work or wait longer for what is really yours. Like, you're not afraid to do that with this Fool. You're not afraid to go head in first and whatever. You're not afraid to do it. So Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Spirit, what do people think of group 4? I'm hearing very pretty, or just very attractive. We have the Sun. Very happy people to be around. Yeah, I feel like people, like, you make a lot of people very, very happy, and it's just a really charming, ethereal type presence. And no, okay, we have everything is fine. Exactly. You pretend like everything is fine when really whoa, wait a minute. I was just stuttering for so much. That sentence didn't make sense. That's funny. But everything is fine. You're saying everything is fine when you literally have 10 swords literally in like in your skin right now. So yeah, you're definitely someone that acts like everything is fine when in reality it's not. Definitely, I was getting through that throughout this entire reading, where I was saying, when I was talking about the Emperor and the Nine of Wands, it's like everything could be chaotic and you're just like, it's okay. So you could be considered very nonchalant. I feel like a lot of people chase after you, even if you feel like that might not be the case. I'm getting that you're a very nice person, but when you finally talk to someone, they're like, I thought you were mean, or I thought I was bothering you, and you're just like, no, you weren't. This Knight of Cups showing, yeah, a lot of people are definitely attracted to you. Let's get one more card. Spirit, what do people think of group 4? Very, very fun person to be around. I do think that a lot of people think that you will be a great romantic partner. Definitely, with the Sun being over the Ace of Cups. What just came out? The Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Definitely going places. And then that Star showed to me. So I feel like a lot of people think that you're going to be very, very successful in life. Very, very successful. Okay, what is this? 8 of Swords. Yeah, it's like below the surface, you have a lot going on in your mind. A lot when it comes down to your mind. You could be a very, very paranoid person, or just have intrusive thoughts, stuff like that. A lot of mental distress. And I feel like people think this because of how you act. Like I said, that the Fool energy, not being afraid to start over. It's like, are you okay? Like, I'm kind of getting that. Not in a bad way, because look, I'm literally the same way. I swear I am. So I'm not going to be surprised if I get this group when I replay the video back. But yeah, I definitely feel like people are just like, you're literally lying. You're not okay, but you're just saying you are, when in reality you're not. Or even if you do vent, you feel like you vent a lot, maybe you're just not getting down to the nitty-gritty truth of everything. Like, you won't do that. But overall, yeah, I feel like people do have really good thoughts about you. But it's like, obviously, that bad aspects, which should be group 4, not being okay, but saying they are, saying they got everything's fine, when in reality it's not. Very, very, I feel like you guys can be very, very paranoid, or just have a hard time trusting people, which is why you wouldn't get vulnerable with this Emperor being here. But then at the same time you can. So it's like, it's an imbalanced energy, definitely. But yeah, and then we have Temperance, and then the Wheel of Fortune being here, and then the 5 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, group 4. But that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.